Aren't they so cute? These are new. I'm obsessed with them. I'm steeping my tea. Oh my god, I just dripped a little bit, but it's literally flavored water, so it's fine. I've been so into tea lately. This is my second cup today. I had tea this morning instead of coffee. Hi, baby. My cat is here. Khaleesi's here. Anyways, I love tea now ever since we went to London, and I like having it. This tea's caffeine free though. It's like elderberry and lemon balm. You want to say hello? Yeah. You're so sweet and cute, aren't you? Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Khaleesi's gonna be joining us for the intro of this video. Today's video is really exciting. This is my 2025 gift guide in case you need ideas to get people presents for Hanukkah or Christmas or just the holidays, maybe a birthday, or just in general. If you're like, I have no idea what to get someone, hopefully this can be helpful for you. I've never done a gift guide before, and as I was putting this together, I was like realizing that all of the items I have listed are items that I've actually received or given as gifts. That's the whole point. The whole point of me creating a gift guide is telling you from my experience what I think is a good gift. So that's what we're doing here today. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what's something that you learned on this gift guide. Let's get started. I have my laptop here, so if you see me referencing that, that's why. I did break it up into 3 categories, so fashion and accessories, beauty and self-care, and then home and decor and some fun stuff in there as well. Before we get into it, before I get into the ideas, I do want to always say, like, when it comes to giving a gift, just think about what you know about the person, what you know that they like, what you think they would like. You know, having that extra layer of thought really translates a lot of times in gifts and makes the overall idea of giving a gift more thoughtful and feels better for everyone involved. So keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna take off my glasses because, yeah, I'm gonna take off my glasses. I don't need to say why. So starting with fashion and accessories, and in no order other than that category, we're gonna start with Bombas slippers. The Sunday slipper from Bombas specifically. I love my Bombas slippers. I have had 2 pairs of them. My wife, I got her onto them too. They are just truly the best slippers. Wear them around the house. The soles are hard, so like you technically could wear them outside, like if you live in a house and you need to, like, I don't know, go check the mail or something, you can certainly do that. Our favorite, they're so soft and we love them, and they make a really great gift. They're like an ideal price point for a gift, and it's something where it's like, even if someone has a different personal style than you, like they're probably going to enjoy slippers, so it's always a safe bet. And it's something that I feel like people don't often realize they're missing until they have it. I love a house slipper and slippers. Hi, my other kitty's here now. Other slippers to wear around the house. Similarly, also from Bombas, is their socks. I think their socks are amazing, and I know socks as a gift is like a very adult thing. I am 27, so maybe that will show in this gift guide. Obviously everyone has socks, but the Bombas socks are like so cushy and so comfy, and it's something that anyone could use. Everyone can always use new socks. Bombas socks are great because you don't always want to spend extra money on socks, so they make a good gift. I just bought my brother a pair for his birthday. I think by the time this is uploaded, his birthday will have passed and he'll have seen the socks, so not spoiling anything. They're so cute, so comfy. I'm wearing some right now under my Bombas slippers, and I'm just a big Bombas fan. Next, anything from the Abercrombie NFL or college football line. This goes for both men and women. Abercrombie partnering with the NFL is like probably the smartest campaign they've ever done. It's incredible. That got their name back in people's minds because they have this really cool collab with the NFL where they have team specific merch, but it like is cute. And I know that a lot more women have been getting into football lately. My wife and I are big football fans, and having cute merch to wear is so nice and makes cheering way more fun. And so for anyone in your life who is a football fan, I recommend checking out Abercrombie's NFL line. They have like so many teams, so many designs, and it's also cute and good quality. The next item is New Balances or new pair of sneakers. I specifically love the New Balance 530s. I think I talked about this in my video 2 videos ago. I wore them all through London for the whole time we were there. They were the only pair of sneakers that I brought, and I loved them so much, and they were so comfy, and I think they're really cute. They have a lot of fun different colors. Obviously, if the person you're buying a gift for, if you know that they prefer another shoe brand, maybe look into getting that. Just having a casual everyday sneaker that you can wear, you know, going on a walk or just walking around the city in jeans. I live in New York City, by the way. I feel like that is important information. A lot of my experience involves walking because I don't have a car, so I walk everywhere here. So comfort is always key. I love the New Balance 530s, so definitely recommend checking those out. They're a decent price point for the sneakers that you're getting, and they're pretty versatile. The next thing is just a sweater or a shirt. And envision the person you're gifting and think about what colors do they like? What type of shape do they usually wear in their clothes? And what makes you think of them? We have so much cat stuff, including this mug, because people know that we like cats. And so I want you to think about the person you're buying a gift for and think about what do they like. And then that can give you just a starting point of where to look and what to find. Their favorite color's blue. Maybe look for like a nice comfy blue sweater. Think about what they do for work. Are they working from home? Is it nice to have a nice sweater that they can just toss on for meetings if they're working from home? Do they go into an office? Is it something that, you know, they can wear that's an office appropriate sweater? Just think about what they like, what they do, and what makes you think of them, because then again that thoughtfulness will come through and make all parties feel more loved. The next item is a fun belt. My wife recently had a birthday, she turned 30, and a few of her friends went in and bought this really fun silver and black belt, and it's more of a statement belt, and I thought that was such a great gift idea that I wanted to include it in here. It's not something that, you know, you're going to be wearing every day, so it feels safer to branch out and be more fun. And again, gift receipts always exist. Below the belt is a place that I'm looking for some gifts this year. I know a lot of places like Madewell has great belts too. Something to consider. Alright, the next and last item within this fashion category is a card holder or a coin purse. So essentially like a wallet, but that can fit in smaller places. I know a lot of women will have smaller bags for nighttime, and so our daytime wallets might not fit into the small purses. So that's where a card holder comes in. Essentially you just put in the cards that you'll need for the night, then it fits in your smaller purse, and all is good in the world. Because they're smaller, they're also at a better price point than most wallets, so I think a little card holder is so fun. I know a lot of places have cute ones with cute designs like Kate Spade and Coach. They're again at a good price point and also can be used really easily. Moving into beauty and self-care, this is a little bit more specific to items that I like, think that are universally liked or can be. There may be some personal preference in there, but I'm sharing my experience as a 27-year-old woman in New York City and what I like. There's a brand of perfume called Clean, and I really love their scents. Specifically, the one I'm putting on this gift guide is their Rain scent. It smells so good. Without fail, anytime I wear that perfume, I get complimented. It just smells so clean and fresh. I do think it could be for men or women. Maybe unisex scent is the better term. I don't know if it's actually marketed as such, but all I'm saying is I do think it's something men could wear. If you have a Sephora or a place nearby where you can smell it, it's so good. Like I can't imagine people not liking it. It's just so fresh and light and not too powerful, and it's one where you can like spray a lot on and not ever feel like you're overpowering a room. The next item I recommend is a slip eye mask for sleeping. My wife and I both have these. They're so great. It really helps me sleep in more on the weekends when I'm wanting to sleep in. Because we live in the city, some light does come through our window, so having that eye mask is really helpful. I really like the Slip brand. I know it is expensive, but Again, a lot of times for gifts, it's like buying people what they wouldn't buy themselves. So it's like filling a gap that they didn't know was missing. It sounds like extreme capitalist right now. And they do have really good sales. So like even though they are on the more expensive side, it can be a good sale item that goes on sale. I think all of the ones I've ever bought have been on sale. The next item is a lipstick from Sephora. I've been using this lipstick for over a year or about a year, and I actually finished one of them and bought another, which I feel like is very rare for lip products. A lot of people alternate their lip products, but it's, I think, the Sheer Shine lipstick, and it's really buildable. I've had two different colors. I had Ray of Red first, and now I have some pinky shade. Again, I'll put it on the screen, but I really like it. I think I'm going to get it for some people in my life, like a nice little stocking stuffer. And they have so many different colors, so again, you can find a color that you see the person you're buying it for that typically wears, you know, if they usually wear a red or more mauve-y or plum, you know, they have got all the options, and I think that's a good gift and not too crazy of an idea. The next beauty and self-care item is the Perez serum. This serum I got in my Ipsy box a few months ago, and I loved it so much. My face looked so good. I literally looked like I have glass skin after I use it, and I ran out of it and had to repurchase it. And it's very rare for me to repurchase items because I have Ipsy, so every other month I get new products, and so a lot of times I just am trying out new products and not repurchasing. But this one I think I'll repurchase for so long. I feel like my skin again just looks so glassy and shiny and healthy and smooth, and it's just so amazing, and it's so gentle that I don't imagine that it would be hurting people. I know people can be very particular about skincare, but this is not like a skincare product filled with actives or anything. I really don't think it would like break people out. It's their Greek yogurt line, which I think is relatively newer, but I really, really recommend it. The final item in the beauty and self-care section is the Tower 28 spray. It's like their SOS Save Our Skin spray, and it's just a spray that helps reduce bacteria. It's really nice to have for after working out or after being at the office, but before you like wash your face for the night. Just throughout the day, if you want to freshen up your face, you can do it over makeup, under makeup, you know, whatever it is. And it's really, really great. They have small travel size, which is good for a little stocking stuffer, because then they can toss it in their bag, their work bag, their gym bag, whatever it is. They also have a full-size product as well that people can keep, you know, at home. We're moving into the final category, so this is for home and decor. The first item is a desk calendar, so just a small calendar that you can keep on your desk. I got this as a gift last year for my birthday, so in 2024, and so it's a 2025 desk calendar, and it's a vintage cat ones. I think it's from Paper Source. That's where my friends got it. It's been so fun this year for me to have a new picture each month of a new vintage cat to look at, and it's just so simple but so thoughtful, and something that like everyone has a place that they sit regularly, like daily, whether it's a desk or you know, the dining table, kitchen table, or just on the counter. I think a desk calendar doesn't take up a lot of room. It's useful. You get to know the dates of the month, you get to know what day it is, and you get a fun new little piece of artwork every month too. So definitely recommend. Similar vibe is magnet. This is a really great gift to give because a lot of times magnets are a little boring. I got these really cute square like tile looking magnets on Amazon, and I just think they make the fridge look so cute. And I'm sure they have so many magnets out there of different like fruits, veggies, locations. Next item for home/home decor, I'm just gonna call it the home category, what am I saying, is some fun glassware. This can look a lot of different ways depending on what the person you're buying for is needing or what they like to do. Do they like to host? Some of Amanda's friends recently bought her colorful glasses from, I think the brand is Estelle, and they have really cool pieces. I know a lot of people like the Anthropologie Icon juice glasses, which are really cute. They are just clear glasses that have a fun little design, and so you can really pick and choose what you think the receiver of the gift will enjoy. So definitely recommend, again, kind of going along that personal thought. A mug is always a great gift. Do they drink coffee or tea in the morning? Something that, you know, every time they use it, they'll be like, oh, how special, you know, something sweet. The next item is a catch-all tray. I think catch-all trays are so great. You can use them for literally anything. It can be a place where your keys go and your wallet goes. Like, we have a catch-all tray that's holding like our lighters for our candles, and I think it's something that is really simple, but again can be expressive of what makes you think of them, their personality, and actually like a really useful item that they can actually use. I've learned that having a designated space for something does make your home look cleaner, even if there's still clutter. If it's all in one space in this catch-all tray, it automatically looks cleaner than if the same amount of clutter was elsewhere. So I always think that's a great idea. Also, a picture frame. If you had a recent event with them or a recent photo with them, you could get a photo of you and the person framed and give them in a nice frame. If they had an event that you weren't at, you don't have any photos, but you know that they might want to keep a photo of it in their house, a really nice frame is a good idea. We have photos along our, what we call our mantle. We don't have a fireplace, but it's just like our console table. So like, not a mantle, you know what I mean. Picture frames all along that, and so many of them are gifted and sweet and just have good memories, and it's so fun to display photos. Like, your home should reflect what you love. A lot of the times that is people that you live your life with. All right, we're almost done. Get through a few more. The next one is something that I think I'm going to be giving to my best friend Kira and her roommate Claire for their housewarming party in December. And it is a salt dish with Malden sea salt. So Malden sea salt is like flaky salt that you use to top any dish that you're eating with additional salt. It's kind of bougie, and that's what makes it a good gift, in the sense that it's something people might not buy for themselves because they're like, I already have salt, I don't need this. It's so good. I love how the flaky salt looks and tastes, and it's so nice to have a little salt dish with our fancy salt on our table, so that on any dish we're eating at the table, we just sprinkle the salt on it. And I really, really enjoyed that experience, and I think it's just a simple way to have a hosting gift that isn't alcohol. So I think I'm going to be giving that to Kira. So Kira, if you're watching this, just pretend you didn't hear that. We have a little Le Creuset dish. Obviously you don't have to get that brand. I'm sure a million brands make them, but just thought that was a really good gift idea. And the last two items, I still have them within home, but they are a little bit more hands-on and crafty. The first one is a watercolor set. I feel like I couldn't make this video saying like these are the things that I like and recommend without mentioning watercolors, because I love watercoloring, and I think it's a great way for people to relieve stress and express their emotions without thinking. It's not like journaling, it's not like going to therapy, it's just a creative expression with minimal pressure. And a lot of these watercolor sets do take off some of the pressure, because it'll just be more so like coloring in. I have so many of these little books that people have gotten me, and it's just a good way on days where I want to do something creative but I haven't gotten those juices flowing yet, to just get colors on a page. If you watch my videos, you know I love watercoloring. I have been really into painting in general, and I think watercolor is a very, very approachable craft, because the barriers to entry are low, it's pretty easy setup and cleanup, and yeah, I think that makes a great gift. And then the final item in my 2025 gift guide is a Lego set. I think building Legos is really fun. Again, it brings in that crafty side, but then Lego has also like really improved over the years. I mean, maybe they've always been good, but since I've been an adult and having adult money, Legos are so fun because you can display the Lego out in your home after you make it. And so it's not only a craft of building the piece, but also then having to display it in your home, I think is really special. We have a few Legos throughout our home. We have one that looks like an orchid, which is really beautiful. I know they have a bunch of different flower sets. So that's definitely something I would recommend. It's like a fun activity for the person you're getting it for to do. And again, a fun little piece of home decor as well. We reached the end of my 2025 gift guide. I hope this was helpful. I hope you found some inspiration and some ideas of what to get someone special in your life. In this day and age, I feel like a lot of people just buy things and they end up in landfills or not being used, and in the age of overconsumption, meaningful, thoughtful presents I think are important, because it is still a way to show someone that you love them and you care about them, but it's not just putting something on them that they have to then deal with, like donate or anything. That's my thoughts. These are gifts that I've given and received that I really think are valuable, and I wanted to share with you all. So I hope you enjoyed this 2025 gift guide. I'll see you next year for next year's gift guide, and I'll see you so soon in my next video. Bye.